Hey YouTube, Chloe here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. So today I wanted to make a very important follow-up video to address those of you who are really struggling with your self-worth and your self-esteem. And this video is for those of you who need more specific direction on how to basically improve the foundation of who you are, which is your self-esteem and your self-worth. And I really wanted to use this video to double down on why it is so important to have esteem and worth, and why esteem is so important in hypergamy. And I also wanted to begin a conversation about the main reasons why low value men are dependent upon the low self-esteem and the low self-worth of women, and why low value men are dependent upon women to not like themselves. So let's begin again by talking about how to improve your self-esteem, because without improving your self-esteem and your worth, this channel and hypergamy will not make any sense at all. So how does a woman improve her self-esteem? And the answer is very simple. It is all about your actions, the actions that you take towards yourself every day. And if you struggle with low self-esteem and low self-worth, you will not have sustained success in dating or marriage or sugaring or relationships or hypergamy, because you will never ever feel worthy. And feeling worthy will not only is not only more than half of the battle, but feeling worthy is what vibrationally keeps low value men away. So the only way to feel worthy and to increase your self-worth and your esteem is to undo the damage and the negative narratives that have conditioned you to have a very low opinion about yourself. And shining the flashlight within, for some of you, can take a few days or a few weeks, and for some of you, it will take a significant amount of work. And for many of you, increasing your self-esteem and your worth, and I know that many of you are not going to want to hear this, but many of you will require professional help. And that is okay, and it is absolutely nothing to be ashamed about, because no one has a perfect life. Once again, it depends on the individual and it depends on the person, because some of us are more damaged than others, and some of us need more work and more care and more TLC than others. But switching up gears, ultimately, how does a woman take it to the top of her life? How does a woman increase her chances of success in hypergamy? By taking it one step at a time, one bite at a time, one day at a time. Now, I need to remind my viewers that increasing your worth and esteem is something that is built over time. Worth and esteem are not fast food or Halloween candy. Worth and esteem are the building blocks that feeds into a woman's ability to be confident and secure. And nothing brings more success to a woman who practices hypergamy than her confidence and her self-assuredness. Now, I suspect that those of you who are truly inspired to be hypergamous, and for those of you who are truly hungry for success in hypergamy, that many of you want success yesterday and last week and 3 years ago and 10 years ago, and that many of you are looking for a shortcut to sidestep the process of feeling worthy. But when it comes to feeling worthy, ladies, there are no shortcuts. And this channel is not about telling women what they want to hear. So for those of you who have emailed me about your dusty, stop asking me to help you save your dusty, because your dusty does not want to be saved. Now, hypergamy is definitely more than about slapping on some contour and matching foundation and blush and a shake and go wig. This channel is about helping women to improve their mindset and their trajectory when it comes to relationships. And this channel is about being committed to telling women what they need to hear as opposed to what they want to hear. And I understand that this type of YouTube channel isn't an easy pill to swallow, but it is very important to me, Chloe, that women aren't living in a fantasy bubble of delusion when it comes to themselves or the men that they are with or the men that they are attracting. So to increase your self-esteem, ladies, put yourself first and never ever negotiate with this. Eat right, stay away from fast food, eat lots of salads and veggies, work out most days of the week. I personally love to meditate, drink water, and mind the hypergamous business that pays you. So that means if he is broke, do not date him, and most definitely stop sleeping with him. And in my opinion, listen up, ladies, because this is the most important part of the video. When you are struggling with low self-worth and low self-esteem, or you are struggling with your confidence, like all women have, learn how to forgive yourself for everything every day. And I've said this before on my channel, but take care of the little girl inside of you. Self-forgiveness, ladies, is a huge secret ingredient when it comes to the how of increasing your self-worth and your self-esteem, because a lot of women allow perfect strangers or people who don't matter to guilt them and to condemn them for their mistakes and their poor choices. And a lot of women allow people who don't matter to judge them for being human and imperfect. And a lot of women allow people who don't matter to wag and point their fingers at them. And because of these outside critical voices and the harsh judgment that comes with it, a lot of women do not know the invaluable skill of learning how to forgive themselves. And when women don't know how to practice self forgiveness on the daily, they are prone to beat up on and to not be kind to themselves. And they are prone to abuse themselves with guilt. And guilt and unforgiveness are the poisonous toxins that truly compromise a woman's ability to have high esteem and worth. So, ladies, forgive yourself every day, because guilt is such a wasted and useless emotion, and punishing yourself does favors for absolutely no one except for the dusty who aims to exploit your low self-worth for his gain. And all that punishing yourself does is give the permission to people, once again, who don't matter, to debase and to torture and to define you, and to be the period at the end of your sentence. And when a woman is struggling with her worth and her esteem, not only will she be a tortured and stuck soul, but she will engineer herself to be small and unimportant and insignificant. And this is where low value men tend to come into our lives for the kill, because low value men are highly dependent upon women to engineer themselves to be small so that they can do what all low value men do, and that is run game and exploit. And when you view yourself as small, ladies, and unimportant, that is how women set themselves up for the trap of consistently dealing with low value men. Now, the reason why most women have issues with their worth, particularly black women, is because they have either been perpetually abused or neglected or damaged with outside narratives that have become more powerful than their own voices. So, as a solution, ladies, get back to your inner voice. Learn how to trust your intuition. Start speaking life into yourself. Start talking to yourself about your hopes and your dreams and your wishes and the things that make you happy, and execute. You build your self-esteem, ladies, by doing the things in life that will make you feel better, like becoming more feminine and putting on that red lipstick and wearing that dress and getting your nails done and learning how to tell low value men the word no. Now, the specific reason why men need you to not like yourself, and why men need you to lowball yourself, and why men need you to see yourself as disposable, is so that men can exploit you and treat you as an easy mark. And low value men are dependent upon your low self-esteem and your low self-worth so that they can have easy access to all that you have to offer, which is your time, your money, and what's between your legs. And they need your self-esteem to be low, and the lower the better, to drain from you and to collect, which is otherwise known as exploitation. And hypergamy stops exploitation dead in its tracks. So that's all I have to say on this for now. Ladies, true self-esteem is being honest with yourself and your struggles and working on yourself every day. And as long as you are committed to working on yourself every day and paying Mr. Trifling dust, the sky is the limit and you will be well on your way. So stay tuned for more videos like this to come, and I will catch up with you guys in the next one.